Knock, 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 knock. Do I have your attention? If I don't, knock, knock. Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to ChitChat with AkuyeDede, where no topic is off the table. And today we're diving into a headline that's shaken the Africa diaspora. Very serious topic. US President Donald Trump recently met with five African leaders in what many expected to be a routine diplomatic event. But what was the core agenda? Deportations. Yes, Trump wants to strike deals to send thousands of deportees back to Africa or back to various African countries. And let's just say it's complicated. Why is it complicated? Well, think about it. Who are these deportees? Many assume deportees are hardened criminals, but according to human rights groups, a significant number are overstayed visa holders, minor offenders, or people caught in policy crossfire. Some haven't even lived in Africa since childhood or ever. Think about it. Many have lived in the US for decades. Many were brought as children. Others committed crimes, some serious, others minor. But here's the kicker, not all of them are even from the African countries being asked to accept them. Imagine being born in a refugee camp in Kenya, but you're originally from Somalia. You're living in the US your whole life, and now you're being sent to Ghana. Ghana? Eh? Wow. So imagine being sent to Ghana, Nigeria, or Senegal when your only language is English or Spanish, and you've never even eaten jollof, let alone spoken Twi, one of the dialects in Ghana. Deportees face cultural alienation, stigma from local communities, zero reintegration plans. Do you think it's nice? So, what do we do? Talking about reintegration, what systems are in place to receive these deportees? Do they have jobs ready for them? Housing? Mental health services? Cultural shock is real. Actually, it's going to be real for a lot of them. Now, you see why I'm talking about this. Because culture comes into it. And then so is trauma. Now, if the person has no cultural ties to the country, what then? What language do they speak? What traditions do they know? The assumption that they are all criminals is so wrong. Yes, some were deported for criminal activity, but others were deported for missing paperwork, visa overstays, or low-level, offenses. Are we branding every returnee a threat? That's dangerous and irresponsible. Africa has 1.4 billion people and a youth unemployment crisis. Eh? Are we ready to absorb people we didn't send out? This isn't just a US immigration issue, it's a matter of African dignity, sovereignty, and strategy. See now, the real issue. Should African countries accept people who have no roots there? Are they doing it in exchange for aid? Are the leaders being coerced? Or are they being pressured by global superpowers? We won't give you aid if you don't take these people, or we'll give you this. Let's see how many of these African leaders will accept this. And if they do, is it right? What does this say about our sovereignty when a continent is seen as a dumping ground for the West's immigration issues? So now we're a dumping ground. Oh, Africa, let's wake up. Excuse me. Africa has become a dumping ground for global problems. Should we accept that? Listen, we need policy, not politics. We need dialogue between African governments and their diasporas. And we need to humanize deportation stories. Because when we do that, the real stories come out. The clarity will wake you up. These are people, not problems. Okay? So let's talk about it. Let's share this episode. Drop a comment, tag a policymaker, because silence is not an option. Until the next time, I'm AkuyeDede, and this is Chit Chat. Stay bold, stay curious, and as always, stay connected. Before I go, stay woke, stay woke, stay woke. Thank you.